enchanting language module. Benefactor, thank you for your help before. I heard you're heading to Correction, not a task, but a favor. Providing clarification. Recently, Hot Dog gave me an order to go to his old home in East Chalk Peaks, Wolftown, and find a letter. Once I have the letter, I am tasked with bringing it to Pauline Holt in Tallgrass. But my engine module has not been fully updated yet, and I cannot travel that far on a single charge. And yet, Hot Dog has already forgiven much of my debt for parts and repair. Because of that, I cannot refuse him. Activating heart-rending plea for help. Please, Benefactor, take pity on this poor little robot. Thank you, Benefactor.
So, this is Hot Dog's family home. Let's take a look inside. Now we've got the letter. Let's go to Tallgrass and find Hot Dog's cousin Pauline. The atmosphere here feels off. Everybody around just seems so uneasy. Anyway, let's go find Pauline.
Yeah, hi! Judging from your cradle, you must be that mayfly. Hot Dog told me you were coming. I hope the journey wasn't too hard. but I'm glad you made it. This is a letter? The person who wrote this letter seems familiar, but I don't know why. I just can't place them. Thanks for bringing this, though. The more I look at this letter, the more I feel something stirring in my memory. At Tallgrass? Actually, something strange has been happening here. There's a merchant over there who's been looking for help. If you have the time, go talk to her. She should be happy to tell you all about it. And then, when you're done with that matter, can you come find me in Blackfell? I run a restaurant over there. I'll be waiting for you.
Man, am I glad to see you. Did you come here to take on the Silent Beast? You haven't heard? Something's been creeping into the settlement here and stealing people away without a trace. The locals have started calling it the Silent Beast. Personally, I figure it must be a transcendent. Oh, that's a whole other story. Something's off about that guy. No matter how many people disappear, he just pretends nothing's wrong. If you want, you can ask him about it yourself at the management building. His name's Klein.
Yeah? What do you want? Look, there is no silent beast. All this stuff you might hear about some creature breaking in without anyone noticing, bunch of bull. People get bored and scared, start making up crap. Just don't worry about all this silent beast business, okay?
So, did you talk to the mayor? You see, I told you something strange was going on here. I'll tell you what, a lot of people in the settlement are worried about this. How about I raise some funds and hire you to look into it for us?
Compared to Claire, Klein was way too calm. Honestly, I got the feeling he was keeping something from us. Try talking to some of the locals. Who knows? Maybe they'll have some clues.
Mayfly, come over here. Hey, you are a Mayfly, right? Actually, yeah. Every once in a while, I saw the mayor taking patients to the hospital on the other side of Paisley Plaza, saying there were better supplies there. After they went, nobody ever came back. I don't want to spread rumors, but... Please keep this a secret. I don't want to be the next one to go missing.
should be the hospital Sarah mentioned. Let's take a look. Something feels wrong here. Use space-time to see if there are any clues around.
Determined by strength, but by adapting to your environment.
List of people who recently disappeared. Signed by the mayor. Could Klein really be behind the disappearances? It also mentions the location. Let's keep looking. See if there are other clues. Question now. Klein was behind it all. A monster. Also, in this diary entry, besides Furnace Lair, he mentions some sort of ceremony.
Help! Help! Is anyone there?
Hold on. Someone's crying for help nearby.
Help me! Please! It's my wife. She was taken... Klein. He's taking her to Furnace Lair. Please stop him. Yeah. Don't worry about me. Klein. Thank you, Mayfly. Make sure to save her.
Klein has to be stopped. Better act fast. Let's get to Furnace Lair right away. That's Furnace Lair. Klein's dead. We've got to stop him before he merges with the beast. This should be Klein's hiding place.
You're too late. My consciousness has long... Give up already and become Orion's newest sacrifice.
This goddamn gun is busted!
Klein and the Beast. In the monolith. The two of them merged into one.
Looks like we were too late after all. We couldn't save her. Now it's all clear. Klein sacrificed everyone to the Transcendent as part of his ritual. He and that beast have merged their consciousness. We've got to get into the monolith and destroy them both.